Hey guys, how's it going? So, today is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm so excited. This is one of the greatest days of the year. And today I wanted to talk about why. There are two major holidays in the Catholic tradition. There's a lot more than that. But the two really big ones are Christmas and Easter. And there's a really good reason for why. There's a really important reason why Catholics love these 2 days so much. They go together. That's one thing. The first day, that's tomorrow. That's Christmas Day. That is the day that God himself became incarnate as a man. He became human. That was the absolute beginning of our salvation. That was the day that Satan started losing his power over humans and over the world. The second one is, of course, Easter, the day where Jesus rose from the dead, and the day that will be the completion of the whole reason Jesus came, and we will celebrate that in a few months. I don't know if it's in March or April this year, but we'll see. But today I want to talk about Christmas primarily. See, by becoming man, Jesus did so much more than just give himself away to die for us and redeem us. See, there's a question that theologians have contemplated for hundreds of years. See, back in the ancient world, or the medieval world, philosophers asked this question, would God have become incarnate if man had never fallen? Right? If man hadn't sinned, if Adam hadn't eaten of the apple, hadn't eaten of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, if that didn't happen, then would Jesus have still become man? Why would we ask that question? Well, the reason that Jesus became man that we have today, that we know, is because Jesus had to come and save us. Because the way that Jesus decided was the most appropriate way to come and redeem humanity was to become one of us. And that was for a very good reason. See, the original sin wasn't just because they ate the apple or whatever fruit it was. It wasn't just because they ate from that tree. That's not all sin is. There's more to sin than that. The fundamental quality of all sin is something that we do that separates us from God. That drives a wedge between our relationship with him and his relationship with us. Basically what we're saying is, you know what, God, we don't need you. We don't need to do things your way. We're separating ourselves from you. And so by disobeying God, deliberately, knowingly, Adam and Eve didn't just take something that God didn't want them to take. They said, God, we're not going to be in union with you. We're going to separate ourselves with you. So, in order to repair that union, God couldn't have just said, come back to me. Because what we'd already done is separated ourselves from him on a metaphysical level. By our nature, we were no longer in union with him. So what he does is so smart. It's so genius. Only God's mind could have conceived of it. He himself takes on our humanity. He becomes a human being, which means he has reunited in the person of Jesus divinity and humanity. He has made them together again. And by doing that, he has allowed us to also become human, or to also become like him, to become closer to him. Now, the question that theologians were asking is, would that have happened without original sin? And of course, this is a question that theologians aren't agreed on. And the Catholic Church does not say you have to believe one thing or another. But what we do know is that is what happened. Jesus did become man. And by doing that, he united humanity and divinity So, the reason Christmas is such a big deal, the reason this holiday is so important and that we get so excited is because this is the holiday that we celebrate. This is the day that we're celebrating that reality. The fact that Jesus has made it so that we can become united with God again. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you have any comments or thoughts, stick it in the comment box down below. I try to respond to every single comment. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. That way I will show up in your subscription feed. And if you do ring the bell, you will be notified when I upload my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless and Merry Christmas.